Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize what time it was. Woohoo! All right. Let me get started here because I'm just having too much fun today. Unmute myself. Gotta go play. All right. Hello, everybody. This is ILAH, and I'm late. I'm late. I was talking. It's what I do, you know. Part of my job, I talk. What do I talk about? Oh, everything. So I'm actually moving my office. So I'm trying to get my office, get it all situated, and I'm super excited about it. But now what do we do? But what's today about? I don't know. I don't even advertise. I always advertise what I'm going to do. Today I did not advertise. Today I just got busy. Yay! Although I am dealing with a dog that doesn't know how to use the outside bathroom. Not now. I'm looking for something to my damn it. Trying to find the but first. I could put this one. If you hang out with me for too long, I'll brainwash you into believing in yourself and knowing you can do, become, and achieve absolutely anything. So just hang out with me. My name is ILAH Brock. This is Most Things Hypnosis, and thank you so much for joining. My fan is here. My one fan is here.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Christmas is coming up pretty soon. Oh, here's a good one. This is great for our inflational status. Due to a nationwide staffing shortage, any kid dressed like a cop on Halloween will be required to pick up a shift. Oh, sorry. I'm just all about the jokes today. I'm working on just so many little projects. The 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. How about that? Joe Dispenza says this: when we stop doubting and start believing in our new life, we start behaving as if it's possible and we ultimately become it. Yay! Anyway, great times are being had by moi. I'm a I'm the current ambassador for the Tulare Kings County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I know I'm a white girl and I'm the leader there, not the leader, but a leader. Anyway, so I get to go to all the ribbon cuttings and do the presentations and promote myself that way. If you're in Visalia, though, the Dia la Dia of the Dead, Mirtos de las Muerte. Yeah, I'm getting yelled at. I don't know whatever that is. They're having their annual. They haven't done it since 2019. There's at least 2,000 people that'll be there. I was going to have a table, but I decided not to. Just it's a long story, but that's not important. But if you are in the area, it's going to be a great opportunity to celebrate, have fun, come have a margarita or, Coke, whatever it is you're into, and see all the booths, etc. that are going to be here. And one more last thing before I get into my talk. You wouldn't plant a seed on them and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Oh, you like them apples, huh? That's pretty cool. And a little prayer can change one huge situation. I was kind of feeling down in the dumps a little bit, but I got out of it myself. I got myself out of it, and now I'm feeling, a lot better. Getting into conflict with yourself. So self-sabotage. Somewhere around here are my glasses. I can't read without my glasses. So this is coming from Ramilla Reddy and Kate Burton, NLP coach, Kate Burton, talking about I'm in conflict with myself. What do we do? And this is going to be short. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put myself on there. Okay, there we go. It's a close one. Okay. Self-sabotage is one of the symptoms you can experience when different conscious and unconscious parts of you are in conflict. I'm a sign language interpreter, and this is the sign for conflict, this and this stuff. So we're in conflict, where every attempt you make to reach a goal is subverted by one of the parts. So you got this one, and they're in conflict and they're stuck because this one's subverting that one. We detail two of the most common methods of self-sabotage you need to keep an eye on right now. So listening to your unconscious or subconscious mind. That's hard. That book, The Untethered Soul. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Keep messing this up. The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer talks. I really promote this book a lot. You should pay me. He talks a lot about the journey beyond self and about talking to the subconscious or the unconscious mind. Yes, I am putting it in the chat. Whoops, I gotta capitalize it. Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. Okay. This book, it's just a really good way to look at objectively your own subconscious mind, which we don't because we're always in our subjective mind, right? So, and we do tend to take sides in our head, always taking sides. So first of all, listening to that unconscious or subconscious mind. And if you understand self-sabotage is just your unconscious way, your mind's way of trying to communicate with you, and you can assist it by examining the positive intention behind the behavior that's stopping you from achieving your goal. What would be the positive intention for smoking? Some people think it's relaxation. It's not, but they think it is. So that's their positive intention. So you can then substitute that self-defeating behavior, your quasi-positive intention, with something more positive, which satisfies the intent of the unconscious mind, and bringing up smokers who want to stop but continue to smoke because unconsciously they're craving that companionship of their friends who smoke, for example. It can be satisfied, this need for friendship, by developing a new group of non-smoking friends, or by undertaking a new activity that helps them develop a circle of friends with a healthier lifestyle. I'm not saying get rid of your smoking friends. You can help them by not smoking. And then just let them know you're trying to quit, or you have quit and you don't want to be around it. And if you need help, you call me, or you can call Robert and we'll help you quit smoking, typically in one session, sometimes 2 or 3, but typically in one. When the two parts of our subconscious mind are in conflict, the chances are that the conscious mind sides with one part or the other. And it's typically going to side with the part that is looking for the way that we're going to get hurt. We're always looking for how things are going to hurt us. So we tend to look for that side. The idea is to help change you, to look for the things that are going to help you. Making judgment that one's bad, suppressing it, and it's by sheer force of will. Avoid, I better, but what if, the result is similar to what happens when you squeeze a balloon. And if the balloon isn't blown up to capacity, and as you squeeze one end, the air pushes to the balloon out to the other end. But if the balloon is filled to capacity, you just bang it, and then as you squeeze it, similarly, pop, you suppress that part of you. The suppressed part of you shows up as an aberrant behavior, or a physical symptom, the balloon distortion, or breakdown, bang. One of the two. So when there's these two areas in conflict, the brain is wired to look for things that's going to hurt it. And I said this a few weeks ago, and it bears repeating. I heard, the proof of that is when you come up to an accident on the road, what do? We slow down. We're slowing down out of curiosity, but your brain wants you to slow down to see if there's anything there that's going to hurt you. If you were to hear, like Robert discussed with us last week, gunfire, shooting, if you're in a building, you're going to go duck for cover because you're going to be looking around for something that's going to hurt you. as opposed to things that are going to help you. Now, that doesn't put yourself in harm's way. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Unlike us who like to zip by the things that can help us and make us feel good, like driving in a convertible down the Highway 1 in California along the coast, the wind in your hair, looking at the sunset and up ahead of the mountains with the beautiful lilac poppies or whatever. How beautiful, but you're going 80 miles an hour. You're hitting it hard and heavy and fast. But the accident just up ahead, you slow down for it, because that's just how we're wired. Wouldn't it be great if we went past the accident, let the officials do their job, and slow down for the sunset a little bit once in a while? Smell the roses, as they say. So becoming whole and integrating your parts. I'm not going to go through all the details, but you can take the two parts that are in conflict and actually integrate them so that there's a healthier way to have coherence. Heart math. Ooh, look up heart math. That's it. Heart math. Ooh, that's a really good one. But if you can integrate the two so that your coherence, now they're both wanting the positive intention. This conflict and this conflict, one's good, one's not so good, or maybe I'm smoking and I'm smoke free, but they both have your best interests at heart. But which one's going, how do we integrate that? By giving up the cigarettes because it wants you to be successful smoking, and this one wants you to be successful not smoking. But the goal is success for both. Healthy lifestyle. There we go. We can integrate the healthy lifestyle. Let's see what else. More. See, as you work to integrate your parts, you want to keep a couple tips in mind. Strive to turn the negative answer into a positive outcome. For example, if you don't want to do more exercise and you get a negative answer in your mind, I don't want to spend too much time exercising. Carry on towards a positive outcome, such as, I want to exercise to fit in with my lifestyle. That's the positive outcome, or whatever that word is, or that sentence is for you. Work with a qualified NLP practitioner. Robert's one, I'm one, and you can record your answers and prompt you with, it's a guide. I can guide you through the steps to integrate the parts that are in conflict. So you want to be successful to have the best outcome, and always know what the common intention is for each of the parts. There's always going to be, just asking that part, what is its highest purpose? What is this part's highest purpose? And just keep asking yourself, listening to yourself. Don't answer it for yourself. Let your mind tell you what the highest purpose is. The highest purpose is going to be the same once you get done asking the question. You know, if it's peace, if it's love, if it's, appreciation, they both want success. They are going about it in different ways, but how can we integrate those back into coherence? I know it's a little above people's head, but that's okay. And if the interaction is dependent on the context in which it takes place, the meaning of the interaction is dependent on the context of which it takes place. So by changing the context or reframing it, integrate the parts, you can reframe the parts, whether it be an experience, you can change its meaning. It was an experience you had before, internal representation. This is how I believe. Every time I see people looking at me, I think they're judging me or they hate me. That's an internal representation based on some belief you had towards your past. But you can take that and reframe it. Every time somebody looks at me, they're admiring my beautiful bionic nose, or my green eyes, or they're admiring the fact that I stand tall and I have confidence. You can totally change and reframe it. I said this is going to be fast, and I wasn't kidding. That's all I'm giving you guys today. Not because I'm selfish, but today I am. I have to actually go home here in a few minutes and help Mike, my beloved, work on a project, and I need to be there because he's working on it, and he was going to pick olives. Oh, and he's making olives again this year. So if you want olives, I don't know how well they ship, but they're going to be mostly the jalapeno garlic that he makes. Does a fine job. I'm going to have a few jars of something I'm creating that I think will be tasty, and we'll see. But does it just let me, if you're interested, if you're in Visalia, I'll be selling them out of my office. So, and my office is moving. I'm so excited. I'll have a grand tour at one of my shows in a couple of weeks, and then I'll have a grand opening, reopening, if you will, my new location. And then Harmony Energy will be taking over this location. And she's also renting out offices here because we have 3 offices, and she's more than happy if you have some kind of comparable type of, not too noisy, no manufacturing, but something that would need an office with a closed door that you can, not have a lot of yelling and screaming or anything like that. My office needs to be quiet because, I hypnotize people, and I think they would appreciate if it was quiet. If you have any questions, my phone number is on my website. My website, centralvalleyhypnotherapy.com, or you can email me, and my address is right there on the screen. See it right there, ILAH at Central Valley, that right there. You can just email me there. I'm happy to reply, and I usually reply the same day. And sometimes if I'm awake and I hear my phone chime at 1 o'clock in the morning, I will reply. Sometimes I'll wait till 6. Sometimes I think, yeah, that might be a little creepy getting a reply at 1 in the morning. Depends on who it is. If it's Santa Claus, he gets a reply anytime because he's still awake at 1 o'clock in the morning because he has a lot of toys to make between now and Christmas Eve. So, we give him. Yes, he is Santa Claus. So definitely hook up with Robert Tangelo. It's like a tangerine, huh? Tatangelo.
Yeah,
And
just think of the fruit tangelo and put a ta in front of it. Tatangelo.
Tatangelo, Tatangelo, the Santa Claus. He is a Santa Claus, and he he stays busy. So if you haven't booked your Santa Claus, you better get a hold of Robert. He'll travel. Well, it's your expense, but he will travel to help you. Is he expensive? He provides quality. Everybody can provide value, but in his quality is value. So there's your plug. You can pay me later. I'm just kidding. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay out of trouble. I'm a range safety officer now at the range, so I'll be at range duty this Saturday. If you're in Visalia and you want to come to the range in Visalia, come on out. I'll be there, my little orange vest and my orange shirt, and telling people to cease fire, open all actions, remove all magazines, and flag your chambers. They go down range to collect their targets, and making sure everybody's safe. Take care, and I will see you guys next Thursday. I'll do a better job at advertising too. And I'm going to talk more about the NLP techniques kind of in a series over the next few weeks, because I think it's just really important to talk about strategies and anchoring and parts, and talking about integrating and reframing and internal representation, and what is NLP and how does it work, and why do we need it, and why should I use it? Well, I use it to help my clients, timeline therapy, etc. So it's a really good modality to help people clear past limiting beliefs is another one, just learning into it. So anyway, take care, everybody. See you soon.